Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes global race for semiconductor dominance. It's the tech that quite literally runs our world, from our cars to artificial intelligence. We're talking about semiconductors, the tiny chips that act as the brains for, well, everything. The pandemic revealed a massive problem, a real chokehold on the fragile global chip supply chain. How bad was it? The U.S. auto industry alone lost production on an estimated 4 million vehicles. And in Europe, the hit was huge, about 40 billion euros in lost GDP back in 2021. This quote just nails it. The most advanced chips all come from one very vulnerable region. And the cost of disruption? A potential $10 trillion hit to the global economy in 1 year. So what happened next? A worldwide investment race. Nations are pouring billions into their own chip industries. And just look at these numbers. The public investment is absolutely staggering all across the globe. But here's a key difference. The US is using brand-new money. The EU is redirecting existing funds. Still, the playbook is similar. They both want to reduce dependency on Asia and secure their supply chains. But it's not just a two-horse race. Other big players are making some really bold moves. You've got South Korea building a massive semiconductor belt, and Japan is jumping back in the game. Meanwhile, facing US sanctions, China is fast-tracking its own all-Chinese chip supply chain. And you can see their commitment right here. China's spending on equipment is totally dominating the market. The goal is super ambitious: boost their chip self-sufficiency to over 50% by 2030. And they've had breakthroughs, but they still face huge hurdles without access to certain foreign tech. So what does all this competition mean? Well, the global industry is fracturing into separate ecosystems. Yeah, this really matters. It's not just about business. It's about national security and economic power. So with the race this hot and no clear finish line, the big question is, who's going to win?